Alright guys, so we're gonna go walk tour. Yeah.
Where's everybody from? Where are you guys from? Nice.
Guys, we're gonna do a ghost walk tour, guys. Where am I going by boosters out? My base up to 62%, so it should be good.
What brings you on a ghost walk? The wind? Fair enough. He's killing me. And where are
There's
all you
everyone.
guys from? Calgary?
Yeah, Calgary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This time. Okay.
Yeah, right.
That's it. Just here for the night.
Alright, let's get
That
this
was
ghost
easy.
walk tour
Yeah.
going on for.
Alright.
Yeah. Guys, he's gonna see some spooky stories tonight, guys. Spooky tree. Sorry. Look at the mountains, guys. Mountains are so cool. The mountains are fun.
The moon is just poking out.
Right. Oh, someone is on my stream. Perfect.
Someone's watching?
Yeah. Like I have a channel.
Ah,
Yeah. But yeah, YouTube. Yeah.
so you have people watching you right now?
Yeah. Like my channel name is Devil Dare.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Seems like the perfect
Yeah. It's a very nice night today.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really warm.
Little hint of fire in the air. That's always
Yeah, man.
nice.
So guys, I brought my Ouija board with me, so I'm gonna try it out soon. Huh?
Ouija board?
Yeah. Hi, scary walk. Hi, scary walk. What?
You guys like the crosswalks here? I hate them.
Pretty slow, actually.
Scary walk.
Oh yeah, because you're only allowed to walk. at
Yeah, I know,
one
man. It's a
certain
scary
time.
walk. Yeah, it
I
is
was
a
on
scary
here last
walk.
week, and I tried to cross.
Thanks for the
this way.
thanks for the
And
sub,
they're
man.
Like, why don't you just walk
And thanks for
across
the
it? And
walk,
I was like,
man.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, thanks for the like, though.
Let's just cross diagonally.
Ooh, look at this. Ooh, look at this spooky church, guys. Spooky church. Where are you?
This is our
Where are you
Presbyterian
guys?
Church. It was built in 1888, the same year that the Banff Springs Hotel opened its doors.
Nice. Oh yeah, we are in Banff right now, though. So this is Banff, Canada. We're doing a ghost walk tour thing. All right, it's called Banff. Wow, look at that mountain.
How about?
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, eh, Cody?
Yeah, I like the mountain though. Ooh, I got two.
Oh. Okay, Cody, stay close to me.
No.
No.
Alright guys, so this is the place of our first story. It is about a little hotel that stayed on this spot right here. Actually, this was one of the rooms was right here that we're standing in right now. And so there was a family called the Forche family traveling through Western Canada in 1990. Now they came to Banff to check it out, just like everybody else has. And their daughter Sonia was a 14-year-old type 1 diabetic. So that is checking your insulin, checking your food, it's a lifestyle. It's not a choice, it's a lifestyle. So when they traveled, they would always have to get wake-up calls at a certain time, say 8 a.m., and then she would take her insulin, breakfast would be outside the door, and then they would go on with their day. So they got here first morning, wake-up call gets there at 8 a.m., everything's fine, has her insulin, breakfast outside. They go on for a long, exhausting day in Banff, and then they come back, and they've been out all day. They've been gondoling, they've been Lake Minnewanka, they've been everywhere. They're exhausted. It's really dark, so she just goes to sleep. She gets the wake-up call. So she takes her insulin, she goes outside, there's no breakfast at the door. So she says, alright, maybe they're just late. Goes and takes a shower, gets ready, and then by this time it's like an hour later and she really needs to eat. So breakfast is still not outside of the door. And she goes to her parents' room and she says, you gotta get up, we have to eat, there's something wrong. They didn't bring me breakfast. And they said, what are you talking about? It's 5 in the morning. Like, go back to bed. You did not get the call, you dreamt it. She's like, no, I got the call, I swear I got the call. So then they wait, and they give her a snack, and they all go back to bed, and they wait till about 8:30, when then they go down to the front desk to see what was going on. Now they're standing at the front desk, and they're standing at the front desk, and nobody's there. The guy comes running in through the front door at about 8:40, and he says, oh my god, I haven't had time to make her wake up call, I'm so sorry, I was late for work, I slept in. And they said, that's not possible because someone made our wake-up call at 5 a.m. And he said, that's not possible because nobody's here between 11 and 7, and you just saw me roll in, so nobody was here. And then he remembered that they were staying in room 6. Now, room 6 was haunted by an overly attentive staff member who liked to play tricks on people. But this one, he did not realize that he could have been playing with someone's life. Let's continue.
Okay, that was an interesting story. I wonder if that really happened.
Cody,
What?
all ghost stories are true.
Yeah, of course, yeah. After what she said was really spooky. Whatever.
Big pumpkin over there, Cody.
Oh yeah, big pumpkin over there. See guys, there's a big pumpkin. Let's walk over to the big pumpkin.
Oh, you want to be a tour guide, Cody?
You know, right?
Right, we might be going over there. Cody, you got limo on, Cody. Cody,
Yep.
you got limo.
Huh?
We got limo.
What limo?
Hey, can you?
What limo?
Look.
Oh, look at this limo, guys. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a nice limo. Look at that, guys. Nice limo. Wow. Ooh, I see a scary thing over there. Okay.
This is the next stop on our journey, guys. Not so much of a ghost story as just some heritage and history about Banff and surrounding area. So Beaver Street, which is where we're at now, and Bear Street are two of Banff's most haunted and heritage streets in the town of Banff. Now, way back in the day before Banff came along as this big, gorgeous town that you see now, full of tourists and transients, and not a whole lot of locals, but you know, we're still here. People started coming, and there was nowhere for them to live because there was no staff accom, there was no any of that. So all the people that own these properties along Bear Street and Beaver Street, they would let them sort of like rent out campsite type things. Now, it's great if you could stay in a lean-to in the summertime, but you'll die if you stay in a lean-to in the winter here. You will freeze, and everybody from Calgary knows that. So of course, come wintertime, they had to find a different option. So they built over 400 little cabins. And as the cabins got dilapidated and fell down, they started tearing them down, and they kept what was still good, and they refinished it, and they renovated it and made them nice again. So you can stay in these cabins, and most of them are bed and breakfasts, and I think you can stay in most of them all the way down the street. So while we're walking, just poke your head into the yards now that all the bushes have lost their leaves and you can see everything, because some of them are pretty cute.
Nice.
See you, Cody.
No.
That's cool. I'm awake, Cody.
Yeah, it is.
Did you know that?
I figured they were all just people's homes.
Looks like we're coming up to the pumpkin.
Eager lot. Fire truck, right?
Oh wow, a fire station. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
Wow.
wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. That's cool.
That is cool, isn't it?
Yeah. That's neat.
This is the Luxton residence, guys. This was a house that has now been turned into a museum and garden. It's really nice in the summer when it's at full bloom. Definitely worth checking out. I mean, the sweet peas just died, so last week they were all bright and beautiful, and well, when you guys were supposed to come, they were going. Just teasing.
Yeah.
This story is not about this house in particular, but I do like to point it out because I really like the garden in the back, and I think it's worth a check out if you get a chance. But these next two stories are about a place called Bankhead. Now, Bankhead is just north of Banff, and it was a thriving mining town from 1940 to 1922, with at its peak about 1,200 people. Now, there's an amateur historian, and his name is Louis Trudeau, and he used to live in Bankhead with his family and all the other 1,200 people that lived there. His neighbor was named Mrs. Jerwa. Now, Mrs. Jerwa used to go out on her patio in the back and just sit there and hang out in the night and just chill and have a tea before bed. So she's out there one night and she's looking in the forest and she can see something, a shape of a little girl, but she can't. There's no distinguishable facial features. She's wearing a white dress and a blue sash, but you can't see that she has eyes, you can't see that she has a nose, so you can't tell who she is. So she sees her over the next few weeks, a few times a week. Now, someone told her about a forerunner ghost. Now, a forerunner ghost is a ghost that precedes a tragedy, so it comes before anything happens. Now, a few weeks later, after she had been seeing this little girl for a few weeks, just on the tree line of the woods in her backyard, there was a funeral in town. When Mrs. Jerwa got to the casket, it was a little girl in a white dress with a blue sash on. And after that day, Mrs. Jerwa never saw the little girl in the woods again. Now, to continue on the story of Bankhead, when Bankhead closed its doors in 1922, everybody left except for one family that was awaiting the birth of their seventh child, because the other six had been born in Bankhead. Don't break tradition. We're all about tradition out here, so they had to stay until the seventh child was born. The seventh child was born, and they invited everybody back for a big party. All the neighbors came from far and wide. And there was one other guy who stayed in Bankhead, and his name was John McDonald. Now, John McDonald was kind of an eclectic gentleman. He always wandered, in his time, he always wandered around the woods in a big sack of just unknown treasures. Whatever your mind could think of was in that sack. So he was scary, and he always walked with this creepy old walking stick. So everybody's at the party, and obviously the kids get bored because the adults are doing their thing, and like kids do, they go off and they do their own thing. So they managed to get into the woods behind John's house. Now, they got scared, and they came running back to the party, and Lewis grabbed his dad, and he grabbed his dad, and he's like, Dad, we saw John Peterson. or we saw John McDonald out in his property. He was sitting on his deck. His dad just laughed and he said, "Yeah, son. There's no way that can happen. Ghosts aren't real." And John died 10 years ago. And Lewis is like, no. So he gets his dad to come down there. And of course, there's no ghost. There's no John. There's no old man on the front porch swing with a cane. However, there was his walking stick, which had not been there in 10 years, and magically that appeared. So I think John was out rummaging for stuff in his afterlife. Scare the crap out of the two kids. Why not? Isn't that what Halloween's all about?
Hello. What? I'm saying hello.
Yeah, I'd like to have them, please. Moose, quiet.
Yeah, the dog barking. Nice. What's your dog's name?
Moose.
Moose, huh? What kind is he?
He's a labradoodle.
Nice.
That's the reverse of being quiet.
It's cute.
Quiet being quiet.
I've actually never seen that house in the garden before. No, I've never walked down the street. I feel like, I've never seen the fire station before. I've never seen this one. We do. That's it. Yeah. No, that's someone's house. Good.
So you do lots of walking anyway. Good thing.
Alright guys, this is a spooky night. Look how dark it is.
A little bit tough for time.
Alright guys, so this is how this is
look,
going to work.
Cody,
This
look.
is the one
An
piece
animal.
of safety.
What
I did
animal?
not-
Right in front of us.
Look.
I need everybody to listen right now. This is very important. We are in rutting season, which means that the males are trying to get the females' attention, so the males are fighting, and then there's going to be mating. These animals are not to be touched. They are not to be gone up to. You can see them from a distance. This is about as close as I'm going to let you get. If you do get any closer, I will cancel the tour and we will go straight back to Good Earth Cafe because it is a dangerous time.
I know.
So we are going to detour around the cars. Please watch traffic and do not get any closer to it. Don't go in
What?
between the cars.
I would've
What animal?
That is a deer.
Oh, a deer?
And right now I can't tell if it's a female or a male, but if it's a
When we
male,
cross
it's
the road,
got
we
antlers.
get a better picture, okay?
Oh, okay.
We'll sit on this side, but we'll just stay on this side of the cars for sure.
I'll stop and photos and keep walking.
I know, but where's the deer? Huh?
Right there, the male. Go right there to the left. To the left.
Yep.
Keep walking.
Where?
Left.
Where? Oh. Oh, I see it. Don't grab me.
Guys, just keep walking. We'll stop at the church. Just gonna make sure that he does not follow us.
That is so cool. Guys, we just saw a deer.
Smell like hot chocolate food. They happen to like garbage. Around here they do. We call them. Well, we call them trash deer. Yep. That's why we're not allowed to leave our garden. Yeah, thank you. I will. So this is our Anglican church, guys. It was built in 1889. It serves as a church today, as well as a gymnastics club in the basement. Imagine that.
Nice church.
Oh, little animal excitement on your walk, eh?
Hi guys. Okay, so my battery on my phone is at 36 minutes, so I can still keep on streaming though for a little bit. Ooh, I got 3 views. Sweet.
How that guy was hiding too good.
Hi. Yeah, I saw the deer.
Like he could be.
Hi, Henry. Hi, Henry. How's it going? Like, how's your night doing, Henry? Yeah, I'm gonna face the camera like somewhat this way. So, how's your night going, you guys? I am just walking behind you. Wait, I am just walking behind you? Wait, what? I don't see nothing behind me. Wait, are you a ghost, Henry? Okay, we got Henry the ghost in the stream with us. Yes. Oh, you got a picture of the ghost emoji. Okay, that's really funny. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Okay, can I get a like, please? Like a second like. Oh, story time.
Alright, guys. We are going to stop here for 2 stories. Used to be really good at this at the beginning.
Is that Henry doing?
Huh?
Is that Henry doing that?
Maybe.
So have any of you guys heard any Banff Springs ghost stories? Yeah? What have you heard?
The bride.
The bride? Anything else? No? Alright, well we'll do the bride and we got a couple more for you. So, of course, the most famous Banff Springs ghost is the Banff Springs Ghost Bride. Now, this was back in 1932. She came to get married with her fiancé, her soon-to-be husband. And there's this marble staircase in the Banff Springs. And it goes up to the Rob Roy dining room and the ballroom. So she was going up the marble staircase. And her veil and her dress caught fire, causing her to fall backwards, panic, and she fell to her death by snapping her neck at the bottom of the stairs, unfortunately. Now, she became so famous that they made not only a coin, but a stamp with her face on it. So, tell me that's not real. I mean, come on. So, so after she fell down the stairs, they bricked it up. We're not having the publicity, and we don't want that to happen again. So they bricked up the staircase. That was it. Nobody could use it. It was just until recently that they unbricked the staircase. And now they let people use it again. And in 2014, there was a woman who fell down the staircase. She tripped and lost her footing, and she was saved by 2 arms reaching out and helping her steady her footing. But of course, she looked around and nobody was there. Was that the ghost bride trying to save her from having the same fate that she did? I think so. A couple more really nice ghosts at the Banff Springs. One of them is a elderly bellhop, Sam McCulley. He had been around forever, and he always said that every time when he retired, he would always come back, and when he died, he'd come back to haunt us, because he just couldn't get enough. So Sam is often seen, after his 7 retirements, often seen on the 9th floor and in the elevators, where he used to stash his tips to hide them from the other employees. He's also seen helping people with their luggage and giving them directions to their rooms. there was an overly attentive bartender, just to women though. When you got too drunk, he would make sure you made it to your room okay, and then he would disappear. And then there's a headless bagpiper. Now, does that make sense at all?
The headless
That's what makes it good,
sniper.
right? It's a little too light for our scary story, so we're gonna go into the woods.
In the really in the woods. Great, we're gonna go in the woods, guys.
Keep an eye out for eyes, but that's funny.
Oh wow, can you see the mountain, guys? The mountain looks pretty cool. Like in the dark though. All right, 29 minutes. 29 minutes of my battery power. Great.
You're even more scared? So now that we are going into the woods, guys, if we come across animals here, there's only one way out. So if they are in front of us, if it is an elk or a male deer, we will go back this way as fast as your legs can take you. I will be behind you if there are any animals. I will be in between you and the animals, telling you to run.
Yeah, right.
I won't leave you behind, but if you're really slow, there might be a chance. So I'm sorry in advance.
Oh my god.
If I say it's okay and you can take pictures, then by all means, take a picture if you can snap one. But just be aware. Cool.
I got you back, Sam.
Thanks.
Yeah, sure. Beware. Yeah, beware of the animals
I'm only really
in the
good
woods.
with avoiding animals. I'm like, oh, yeah. Shit, I don't know what to do. Everybody's home.
Oh, that's a nice house over there.
See all the lights off. They're all off. Most people, usually it's just a vacation home. For a lot of these guys.
Wow.
Alright guys, we're gonna pause here. Now this is the scary story of the Banff Springs. This story is about room 873. Now room 873 is a room that used to be open in the Banff Springs that you could stay in. And way back when, we don't know the exact year, a family stayed in room 873, and it was a father, a mother, and the daughter. Now for whatever reason, nobody will ever know, the father went crazy and killed the mother and daughter and then shot himself. Now there's two different versions of the way that the family died. Number one is the mother and daughter were drowned and then the father shot himself. Number two is the mother and daughter were drowned. They had their necks sliced in the bathtub and then he shot himself. So ever since that happened, people started staying in room 873 would feel these weird occurrences. They'd see things. There'd be bloody handprints on the mirror. And every time you tried to wash them off, if you could wash them off, as soon as you got them off, they were just right back there. The maids came, the bellhops came up, everybody came up. In the middle of the night, you could hear a little girl screaming in the bathroom. And just weird stuff would start happening. The water would overflow the bathtub even though it wasn't on. And so they just decided that they're not going to waste any more money. They are just going to close up room 873. Done deal. So if you go up to the 8th floor, if you go up to the 9th floor, there's a 973. If you go up to the 7th floor, there's a 773. If you go to the 8th floor, there is no 873. There's 875 and 871. I believe those are the numbers. But you can tell that it's there because above every door in the Banff Springs there's a light. And there's just a light. Door with light, light with wall, door with light, door with light, door with light. And it's often said that you can see a young girl in old-fashioned clothing trying to get in the wall because that's where her door to her room used to be where she died, and she has not been able to cross over to the other side as of yet. Some say it is because she's looking for her mom, who also died that night. I mean, they're not looking for their dad. That's for sure. Don't think I'd want to look for him after that.
Very creepy. Alright. I'm at 23%. Are we heading back to the coffee thing?
We're about halfway through the tour.
Oh, nice. Tour bus. Crazy. Crazy driver.
I know, I'm wearing a cape.
I know,
Are you
yeah.
that mesmerized by me? Why, thank you, but I don't want to die.
Yeah, right.
I'm not ready.
Do you want to? You don't want to become a ghost?
I don't want to become a ghost yet. There's so many more stories to tell first.
Right, dude.
Does anybody need to warm up or use the facilities? No takers? All right, we'll continue. We'll find ourselves on a back street pretty soon. It'll be a little less busy.
Right. Wow, look at the clouds.
Yeah, they're
So
pretty
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Sunset doesn't really happen here much, but sunrise. This morning sunrise was phenomenal.
The moon looks nice too.
Yes.
That's cool.
J'en ai quitté en compte. Pas au lumière.
Alright guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to stop the stream for a minute. My battery is like getting pretty low right now, so
So guys, we've landed on Bear Street. The White Museum is to my right, your left. Cottages and houses. It's neat. This is all second most.
maybe I can keep the stream on.
So we'll stop at these little benches here, guys. Everybody can have a quick sit down. Now this story is about two-part story, so there'll be one for on the road and Smoky Lodge. It's used as a place where skiers and hikers can stay overnight if they get too tired or if they get too lost. Now there's been a bunch of different versions of ghosts from the halfway hut, but the one thing every person who tells a story, nobody says there is a story of two sunset and they starve to death because, like I said, sunsets are, the clouds are pretty, but there's no colors. Sunrise this morning was deadly. It was amazing. And then there was another story about another gentleman that we don't have his name, but he was a skier that died up there in an avalanche. And he is now seen to, if you get lost on your way to the halfway hut, he will follow you until you're just in sight of the hut. And then you look back and he's gone, completely gone. There was a gentleman, he's an American writer, like he writes about ghost stories and stuff. He doesn't believe in ghost stories at all, but he writes about them. I think he tries to bust the myth. So he came up and he stayed at the halfway hut. And while he stayed there over the next few days, a few things happened. The broomstick fell right to the ground. Nobody was anywhere near it. Well, chalk that up to I didn't put the broom on the wall properly, so it just slid down. That's my mistake, not a ghost. Second, the candle snuffed itself out just randomly, and he says, well, I'm staying in a log cabin where there's drafts in the wood. Of course the candle went out. That's silly. Come on, guys. Ghosts. Is that why we're on a ghost walk? And so he kept writing about his experiences, or lack thereof, if you will. And he went to bed, and as he was sleeping, the fire lit itself up, just bam, right away. And he counts it up as, I must not have put the fire out properly, and it lit up at the exact same time that I woke up. Just a coincidence. No ghosts. Ghosts aren't real. So he leaves. Now his guide, on the other hand, Glenn Cohen, he has a much different story to tell. He tells of saucers flying right off the table and smashing against the wall. Cups full of tea flipping themselves face down and not spilling a drop at all. Showers turning on and off, the fire snuffing itself out and starting up again, candles being blown out. You name it, he's seen it. He goes up there all the time. Now the halfway hut, I don't believe it's open anymore. I mean, I'm sure people stay there and stuff, but you don't go up to stay there. And so yeah, everybody's seen it, and the one guy that went up there, he just would not believe it at all. He's the only person that has said there's no ghost in that. The only one. Let's continue.
I guess I'm going to start the stream off. I don't want my phone to die. Anyways, bye.